Hello, welcome to the Chicago Wellbeing Program, sponsored by the Chicago Department of Family and Support Services and Cimbria. My name is Ali. Here with me on my left is Judy, on my right is Michelle. Today's session is called Arthritis Ability. It consists of 30 minutes of movements designed to help you deal with arthritic conditions. We'll start at the bottom and work our way up to the neck. And at the end, we'll do some stretches that will incorporate some of these major joints that we're gonna be targeting today. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, we're gonna start at the bottom. We'll start with the ankles. Slightly move your feet forward. And we start by lifting the heels and toes. Each of the movements that we're doing today, we recommend that you do about 10 repetitions each. So this one is the easiest of all. Heels up, toes up. Very good. And now we're gonna do a little tricky one here, where we're gonna alternate our feet. On the right foot, we're gonna bring the toes up. On the left foot, we're gonna bring the heel up. And this is gonna mimic our walking motion, where when we step in, one foot is always with the toes up, and one foot is always with the heels up. And so you alternate. It's a little tricky at first. I've seen some people sometimes doing both toes or both feet, heels on each side. So alternating, and that should do it for now. Now, slide back on your chair with your hands on your thighs. We're gonna lift our feet off the ground. And now we're gonna do circles for the ankles, rotating in, and see if you can describe circles with your toes. See, going in. Boy, I hear mine cracking. How about you, girls? Not yet? You're better lubricated than I am. Now, let's go all the way out. Just the reverse, rotating out, 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 and that should do it for the ankles. Very easy exercise. Next, we're gonna move up to the knees, and again, continue with your hands on your thighs, and we're gonna extend the leg. Right leg up, bring it down, then left leg up, bring it down. And again, we suggest that you do this about 10 times on each leg. We'll see how we move along with the time for today's sessions. We might not be able to get there, but at least, 8 or 5 on each side. Very good. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. Very good. Now that's it for the knees, very easy. Now let's move up to your hips. For the hips, you're gonna move slightly forward. You're gonna support your torso with your hands on the side of the chair and then lean back a little bit, okay? Supporting your lower back. Now all we're gonna do here is bring the right knee up towards the chest, down, then the left knee up and down. And we just alternate. See, this activates the front of your hips, which is the joint that we're targeting. That's a very important joint. It's a weight-bearing joint, and this is an easy way to activate it. Okay, 2 more. Right side, left side, and that's it. On the next one, we sit forward, hands on the hips, and we're gonna activate the side of the hip by stepping out on the right, and step in, and step out on the left, and in. And we just alternate. Nice and easy, just alternating. This is an easy movement. Again, these are range of motion exercises designed to help you deal with arthritic conditions. Let's do 1 more and finish on the left. Very good. All right, the next one is a combination of those previous 2 movements. Again, we're seated forward. We're gonna hold on the chair on each side and lean back to support our back. And we're gonna combine the previous 2 movements, right? Starting with the right leg, we're gonna bring the knee up, then out, down and in. And if you notice, we're describing a circle. We're going around. For us, it looks kind of clockwise, right? This is clockwise. We're all doing it together. Let's do 1 more. And bring it in. Next, left side, knee up, out to the left, down and in, and let it flow in a circle. If you're doing your left leg, this should be counterclock. but pay attention to the knee so that it's describing a circle. All right, let's do 2 more like that. 1 and 2, very good. Now we're gonna go back to the right leg, but this time we're gonna reverse it, the circle. Instead of going clockwise, we're going counterclock. So we move the knee out on the right side, then up, in and down, and circle, going inward. This is just the opposite of what we did before. And bring it in 2 more times. Let's do it together, all in sync, and down, very good. All right, 1 more time, left side, going the opposite of what we did before. This will be clockwise. So we go out, up, in and down, you see? Some of you might hear a little cracking in there, and that's normal, as long as it's not painful. This happens. Like mine, I feel a little cracking right now, but it's okay. Movement is better than not moving when it comes to arthritis. All righty, let's see if we can do 2 more. 1, last one, bring it in, and 2, very good. Let's move forward. And that completes the routine for your legs, for the lower body. Next, we're gonna move into the torso, the spine, which is the biggest joint in the body, okay? We're gonna activate it very easily by placing our hands on our knees, and we're gonna arch our back, flexing the spine forward. We're gonna lift the chin towards the chest, arch the back, abdomen in, inhale as we go up and reach up with the chin. Then as we exhale, we're gonna bring the chin down onto the chest. We're gonna round our shoulders. We're gonna pull our abdomen in and push the back towards the chair. This is the exhale. And now here we go, let's pick it up. Inhale up, exhale down. This is an excellent movement, and it's very easy to do to activate your spine, especially if you have back issues. This is a very easy way to increase movement and circulation into your spine. Okay, even if you have back issues, this is very safe. Again, exhale when you round your back. Inhale when you lift and arch your back, lifting the chin towards the ceiling, pressing the chin against the chest. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's do 1 more. Inhale up and exhale down. Finish on the exhale. The next one, you're gonna bring it back to the center. Inhale. That's it, very good. Next, we're gonna move the spine side to side. For that, we're gonna place our feet slightly apart. We continue with the hands on our knees, and we're just gonna move to the right, see? Nice and gentle, and to the left. Right side, and again, we're sliding the spine. You see, the one before was back and forth. This one is just side to side, and this is very gentle movement. Very good. All right, now we're gonna do a combination of the previous 2 movements, okay? Which is similar to what we did with the hip joint. And that means we're gonna go forward, sideways, back, sideways, and forward again. So we'll start with the center right here. We're gonna lean forward a bit. We're gonna move to the right, then go back, move center, move to the left, and move forward again. See, that's a circle right there. And we're just circling. There you go, nice and easy. Breathe normally on this one. You don't have to coordinate the breathing. You're just moving normally. That's it, or breathing normally, I'm sorry. Nice and easy right here. Okay, if you want to speed it up, you can go a little faster if you feel comfortable. Let's do it good. And finish, and now let's reverse that. Let's go to left, let's go back, let's go to the right and forward. And now this is counterclock. And again, this is for your torso, the biggest joint in the body. And these are very easy movements to start activating and circulating through those areas. Okay, let's do 1 more and bring it in. Very good. All right, next we're gonna bring our legs in. Okay, and we're gonna do a rotation of the torso. Let's stretch it first, okay? Take your left hand, hold your right on the outside of your right knee. Take your right hand, hold the back of the chair. You're gonna inhale and lift your chest. And as you exhale, turn right. Turn your chest shoulders, and your head turn to the right. And hold it there. Take a deep breath, lift. Lift from the crown of your head. As you exhale, see if you can twist a little bit. Just stretching and turning your head a little more. That will help you turn the rest of your spine. All right, one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, and release. And now we release it to the center. Very good. Now let's move up to the other side. Again, right hand outside of your left knee. Right hand is going to hold the side of the chair on the back. Before we turn, inhale and lift your spine. And then as you exhale, just turn left, starting with your head, shoulders, chest, and also your ribs. See if you can feel your ribs turning to the left. Then, while you're holding the position, bring your attention to your breath. Inhale and try lifting again from the crown of your head. And then as you exhale, twist a little bit. Very good. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, twisting. And release back to center. Very good. Now we're gonna do movements for that particular rotation of the torso. For that, we're gonna place our legs slightly apart again. We're gonna interlock our hands, bring them close to the chest, and keep them by your chest. In fact, what I do is I place my thumbs right on the chest so that I don't move them when I rotate. Because what I say sometimes, if you're tight, people, when they just move the arms. You see, when we're rotating, as opposed to rotating with your whole torso. See, to the right, bring it back to center, and to the left, and that's the movement. Back to center, you rotate as much as you can to the right, back to center and left. And next, we're gonna do a little pump or double, like this. 1, 2, center, 1, 2. That's it, here we go. Let's pick it up. 1, 2, to the right, 1, 2. Left, let's do 2 more on each side. Left side now. And last time to the right, 1 and 2. Sitting tall, abdomen in, 1, 2, and release. Very good. All right, let's release our hands. Take a deep breath through the nose. Inhale and exhale, relax. Very good. All right, now let's activate the side of the torso in a little more advanced version. Let's do an easy one first. Hands on your knees. This one, we're gonna slide down the right leg. See if you can reach your toes. You're supporting yourself with your left hand. Then you come up. Now down on the left side, down the leg. See if you can reach your foot or your toes. Then come up. Now going down, you exhale. Draw the abdomen in, coming up, inhale. Exhale, inhale. And work on your abdomen. This is not so much about reaching your foot. It's really mainly about holding the abdomen in when you're bending forward, which protects your back. And this is what causes a lot of the issues with back pain is when we lean forward, we release the abdomen, and that puts tremendous pressure on the back side. All right, let's go one more time to your left. Exhale, abdomen in, very important. That's what you're really working on. Inhale, relax. Very good. Now let's take it to the next level. With your arms to your side, we're gonna do what is called side bends for the torso, which is gonna engage the, some people call it the love handle area. Technically it's called the obliques, but you know, call it whatever you want. It's the side of the torso, that's simple. All right, here we go. We're going down, leaning sideways, don't lean forward on this one, to the right. On the left side, we're gonna bring that elbow up and feel the ribs and the side of the left side of your torso stretching. And you reach down here on the right, see? Look forward, it's easier on your neck on this one. Then you come up, inhale. Now down we go on the left side. Again, bringing the right hand up the side of the torso. You're looking forward, you exhale on this one. When you come up, you inhale. And now let's pick it up. Exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, the next two, let's do a double here. We go 1 and 2, coming up, 1, 2. Again, there might be a tendency to lean forward on this one, especially if the side of your torso is tight. You might be leaning forward, but don't feel tempted to reach the floor. What is important is that you feel the side of the torso. See, on one side is contracting, feel that. On the other side is stretching, okay? Let's do one more to the right and one more to the left, coming up. All right, let's do that big breath again. Arms up, inhale. Breathe through your nose, then exhale. Relax, very good. All right, let's bring our legs in. That completes the warm-up for the torso. Now let's move up to the shoulders. For the shoulders, all you have to do is place your arms to your side. Make sure you're sitting tall, abdomen firm, and all we do is bring the shoulders to the ears, up and down. This, you could call it the I don't know movement, see? Someone asks you a question, you go, I don't know. And this one is very easy. Even if you have a shoulder injury, you should be able to do this because it's not impinging on the shoulder. All right, the next movement, we're gonna draw the shoulders back and squeeze the shoulder blades. And then we're gonna move the shoulders forward, rounding the shoulders, see? And we go back and forth like this. Just back and forth, very easy movements. Very easy. All right, on the next one, we combine those two, just like we've been doing before. You know, we go into single plane, then multiplane, which is really how the body moves. So we're gonna go up first, then forward, down, back up. See, rolling forward, nice and easy. This should feel good. And now let's finish that one by rolling the opposite back. And we suggest you do this one last because this counteracts the rounding of the shoulder. You see, we're not telling you don't do the forward one, but make sure you counteract it with rolling back, which is what you want. You want your shoulders to be able to be strong on the back side. All right, the next one is a progression from those movements because it's gonna lift the elbows and the arms. And what we do is we place our hands on our shoulders and we move the elbows back, then out to the side, up, and forward. And now we're doing big circles. If you bring your attention to your elbows, you'll notice we're describing a big circles with those shoulders. If your shoulders hurt, then don't go as big. You can control the range of that circle, okay? You can do it very small or very big, depending how your shoulders feel. One more. And now again, just like we did before, let's reverse it and going back. Again, always finish with the one going backwards after you do the one going forward. That's what we suggest in order to counteract the forward or the rounding of the shoulders. One more and release. Very good, and relax. Shake them up. There you go. All right, now I'm gonna introduce you to 4 people that I'd like you to meet. I want you to remember those names because the following exercises will help you strengthen your upper back, okay? The first person is called Louis, okay? And what we do is we make an L with our arms, 90 degree at the elbow. That's for Louis, okay? And all you do is bring your hands together, palms up, thumbs out, and then you go back and reach back and squeeze your shoulder blades. That's it. And then bring it forward. You squeeze, and then you release. Again, sitting tall, abdomen is in, and squeeze, and release. Now the next ones, we're gonna do a double. We go back, back, release, back, back, release. 2 more times, squeeze, squeeze, and one more, squeeze, squeeze. That's it. All right, that was Louis. Remember that, the L for Louis. Next is William. Let me introduce you to William. William, you place your arms like this, see? And if you notice, it's like making a W, which stands for William. And the movement is the same. This is just a progression. Your thumbs should be pointing back, palms are facing in. And again, move back, squeeze the shoulder blade. You notice a different on the squeeze here, it's more of the upper. And then release. Squeeze and release. And again, what we'd recommend is that you do this about 5 times. All right, and then the next 5, see if you're gonna do it with the double pump, which is 1, 2, and release, back, back, release, back, back. 2 more. 1, 2. And last one, 1, 2. And relax. Very good. So that was William. Next one is called Tom. And for Tom, we'll do a T. Arms on your side straight, palms out, arms up, shoulder height, see? And it's sort of like a T we're doing with our arms on the rest of the body. And the movement is the same. This is just a progression. This one's just a little harder than William or Louis, which is the easiest one. And again, we move the arms back, squeezing those shoulder blades, and bring the arms forward. Back and forth, and the whole purpose of this is to strengthen your upper back in order to keep you from rounding your shoulders and having bad posture. This is a strengthening exercise for that area. All right, now let's go into the pump. The double, 1, 2, release. 1, 2, release. Nice and easy. Again, keep your attention or your awareness on your upper back, squeezing those shoulder blades. One more. 1 and 2, and release, and that's it. Very good. All right, and now we get to the last person I want you to meet, which is the most challenging one, and is Yolanda. And what we do is we make a Y with our arms. So arms are up, okay? If this is too hard, go back to Tom, William, or Louis, which are easier. And the movement is the same. We are reaching back as much as you can and reaching forward. When you do this, you notice that a lot of things are being moved on your backside, not only the upper back, but also the middle back, and you might even feel it on your lower back when you do this. Reaching back and forward, and now let's double it. We go 1 and 2. That's it, hang in there. 1, 2, 3 more. Exhale, shoo, shoo. Breathe in, breathe out, shoo, shoo. And the last one, here we go. That's it, and release. Bring the arms out. Very good. Shake those arms, relax, move your shoulders a little bit. Alrighty, that does it for the strengthening exercises for your upper back. Now we're gonna do one that activates the elbow joint along with the shoulder, and this is for mobility, no, for strengthening. So the easiest way to do this is, we're gonna start with the right arm, is to bring the right hand up and bring the right hand behind your neck and touch the neck or your upper back if you can. And the elbow is up. If this hurts you, then you do it like this with the elbow in front. That's a modification, if you will. But see if you can bring the arm up like this, okay? Then bring it down. We'll do it on the left side. Hand up and down your neck or your upper back, whatever you can reach. This is a functional movement that we use when we dress ourselves, put in a jacket or a shirt, or combing your hair. You see? Very good. The next one is easier. It's done at the bottom or the lower back. And what we do is, you take your right hand, palms back, thumb is pointing in, and you cross behind your lower back, trying to touch the left side of your torso, right here. You could see my hand a little bit right there. And then you alternate with the left side and touch the side. And you just do this a few times. This one, you're gonna feel it on your shoulders. This one really targets the rotator cuff on your shoulders, which these are very small muscles that they tend to get tight, alrighty? And now let's put it all together with those two movements, okay? I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing on the back side. Okay, I'm gonna turn to the left, and what we're gonna do is alternate. The right arm is gonna be on top, left arm at the bottom, and we're gonna do the same movement we did before, combining those two. And the idea is to bring your hands as close together as you can. And then you switch on the other side, like that. You alternate. Turn on one side and turn on the other side. Very good. Let's do 2 more. Right and left. Very good. And we release. Very good. All right, that one again is a very functional type of movement, very practical. Now, let's move to your wrists, okay? So far we done on the upper body, we did the torso, shoulder, elbow. Now let's move to your wrist. For that, we interlock our hands, keep the elbows in, and just move your wrists from side to side. This is a very easy way to activate your wrists and your forearms. Now try back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And now let's combine those two by rotating forward, very good. Now rotate back, back, back. And now let's stretch it. Palms out, elbows out, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, go ahead, take it forward, 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 forward. See if you can press through your fingers. See if you can lock your elbows. See if you can round your shoulders a little bit and press your back towards the chair. This is a stretch. And now release. Bring it in and let it go. Very good. All right. Now, let's do our hands. Very important. Bring your hands up, keep your elbows in. All you do is open your hands wide like this and make a fist. Open wide, make a fist. Now, don't forget your thumbs on this one. Sometimes I see people doing just the fingers and they keep the thumbs out like this. So make sure you squeeze your thumb in, pressing against the fingers like this. And now once you get this going, see if you can bring your hands forward and pump it. Pump it. Fast, 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 and relax. Now let's do some detailed work for your hands. Very good. This is very important if you have arthritis in your hands. It's called the big O. And all you do is take your big thumb and touch each of your fingers, starting with your little finger. See, that's the O right there. Then ring finger, middle finger, index finger. Okay, one more time. Little finger, ring, middle, and index. Now let's see if you can do it twice. Both hands at the same time though. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And shake it. That's it. Very good. All right, next. And finally we get to the neck, okay? For the neck, we are sitting tall. Let's start with the hands on our knees. And all we're gonna do here is lift the chin up towards the ceiling. Inhale when you do that. Then bring the chin onto your chest. Inhale, exhale. And on this one, place your attention on the front of the neck, feel the stretch. Then on the back of the neck, feel the stretch on the back of the neck, okay? Now, after you do 5 of these, let's see if we can do a double pump. We go up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. The second one is a little extra stretch that you do, see? So you can really feel the movement and feel the muscles stretching as you're doing the exercise. One more, here we go. Up, up, and down, down. Very good, all right. Now, let's target the side of the neck. Very important, because this is where most people are really tight, is on the side of the neck, okay? For that one, place our hands on the side of the chair. Make sure you're seated tall. And all we do here is bring the right ear to the right shoulder. And you're gonna feel the stretch on the left side of the neck. Then bring it back to center. Left ear, left shoulder. You feel it on the right side of the neck, okay? And we go from side to side, just like we did with the torso. Now we're doing it with the neck, okay? And now let's do a double. We go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Very good. Let's do one more each side. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and back to center. And the last one is gonna be a rotation of the neck. And all we do is turn our head to the right, bringing the chin, hopefully in alignment with your shoulders, and then bring it back to center and turn it to the left. And we go from side to side, just like we did before with the torso. Now we're doing it just with the neck, isolating the neck joint and muscles there. Now let's do a double pump here. 1, 2, 1, 2. As you're doing this, one way to measure your range is to see if you can see with the corner of your eyes right behind what it is behind your back. That will tell you. Also notice any difference between the right and the left side so that you can target the side that needs your attention the most, okay? One more to the left and back to center. Very good. All right, let's take a deep breath. Inhale deep and exhale, relax. All right, everyone, that completes our session for today. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.